fast. So there it is. So we're waiting out. Oh, just kidding. The match has started. So here we go. We've got Death of a Star rolling quickly with the moneymakers, dropping them wherever she wants. Doesn't care.
Not even on the pads. Who cares?
Making it rain. Let's see. Who else do we got here? So, TenByte taking the time there. Indie Royale, Google.
I was just thinking about this. Imagine if this game was like really competitively popular, which it should be. But imagine if it were, if they had specific flair for teams.
I think you'll see that, man. This game, honestly, like, this is one of the first games that I have gotten into and that I would watch a tournament and everything like that. This is one of those games where I think you're going to see that happen. There's going to be team... Well, I don't know about team flair, but you're going to see this game take over.
Oh, yeah. So now we'll get into commentating the actual match. Looking at Green Team starting their fortress right now, they actually don't have too much on defense. They actually only have anti-air, which means that they're still susceptible to a tank drop. If they just put it down, the anti-air won't do any damage to it, and would start to do damage to the fortress, the tank would. However, on Blue Team's side, sort of the same thing. They only have one T99, and then the rest of their moneymakers are really open. But Green Team is trying to take over the center point. They want that early and fast. It gives them that map control and allows them to do more during the match, as we've seen, because we saw a match on Thar already. Also, our viewer count is dwindling, and I've been watching it slowly go. It's not really dwindling that fast, but it went from 50 to 40, so tweet this and send it to anybody you know, even if they don't like computers or video games. Because this game needs the attention, it needs the, you know... So, what is it? I can't say it right. Anyways, go ahead.
At this point, you know, you got Death of a Star already level 2, so far the highest up there. They've got more, they've got more of their, they got more, well, never mind. Now they're tied with the amount of things on the ground. So, if you're watching the stream, right here, this number up here is 17 out of 50. That is how many things are on the ground for their team, whether that's infantry or tanks or whatever. So, it's very interesting to see. I mean, you can see right now they're up to 53, and it varies depending on how much map control and all sorts of things you have going on.
Oh. Alright, so... Green Team has been putting out a lot of early aggression. They actually went and took Blue Team's close outpost, and are now taking the southwest outpost, making sure that they get that map control. Right now, there has been actually nothing done to the top right outpost. There's only a couple green infantry heading that way, which will be destroyed by T99s. And already, look at what's at the front of the green middle outpost. I see 3 Geminis and a Seeker and a Ratchet, which is a pretty good push force, especially in this early part of the game.
Oops, I just forgot. I just turned on colorblind mode, so that's another option that you have in this game. You'll see that the arrows are up there. I meant to stream with colorblind mode before, so. So I can't even say the name. TenByte is
TenByte.
TenByte. Oh. Okay, that makes sense.
Dude, there was just a slaughter in the center of the map.
I was watching some of it. So we've got Death of a Star now trying to build more money makers. Death of a Star also plays a few other games competitively as well. I don't remember. I believe Tribes and
it was Tribes.
It was Tribes,
as far as I recall. I don't know if she still plays that, but she did at least.
Look at her flying backwards, not even caring. That's just show.
Yeah, that's how physics work.
It's pretty awesome though.
So you see, Blue Team trying to push back this early aggression, because already they seem to be zoned out of the rest of the map.
Yeah, Blue is already cornered up here, so let's see what's going on in Blue.
They actually don't have too much for defense. They have a couple Seekers, which are good. but if they came in with just a tank push, I don't know what they could do to stop it besides bombs or mines. So what they really need to do is make sure that they get this close outpost that green controls and push out from there. But you always have that looming attack force on that middle point bridge.
Yeah, I mean, you can already see that they are preparing an attack. They're cornering them in between mid base and Blue's home base. You can already see it. They're building the defenses. This might be a quick match.
And that is sort of how fast games can go in AirMech. They can end in literally 2 minutes. Probably not with human players, but they can go that fast. And Matt dies, actually, to all the Seekers that Blue Team has. Yeah, but matches can go really, really quick. I know AI matches, we once had a little mini contest where we all just figured out how fast we could kill the AI. The fastest I got was 2 minutes and 40 seconds, but I know people have done better. TenByte has the right idea here. He's trying to take out the entrenched position on that cliff. That's a very common strategy on Thor, is to take that cliff and then use that to assault the other team's base. TenByte almost died. Oh, he does. Bobland saw him, made sure that he didn't leave alive. Trying to figure out other things to talk about. Blue team did take back that outpost on the side, but it will, as you can see now, it's going retaken.
Yeah, I mean they're 2 out of 3, and if you're watching the stream and when we're talking and you don't understand what's going on, let me tell you. So these little dots up here, you basically need 4 infantry to take over the base. So right now they got 2 out of 3. It's still in green control. There goes one more little dude. But at this point, I'm just watching this attack get ready to go here, right here at the bridge.
Oh, look at all those units. Bobland dies to a bunch of Seeker missiles. I don't think that's what Blue Team really needs to be doing right now. They need to prepare to counter push, because once that tank column goes over their bridge, which is a good choke point, but once that tank column goes over their bridge, they need to be able to stop it. Otherwise, that's game over.
Yeah.
And if they can stop it, they can push out, because then Green Team has lost a lot of units that Blue Team hasn't.
They're sending right now, and it's a good strategy, because if you look, there's not just ground units. There's also air. There's a Seeker, which is this guy right here. He's gonna shoot the plane. So if you're driving there and you're in AirMech mode, and you're
in either mode,
yeah, you're gonna get destroyed. And there it goes. Here's the push. I mean, we'll see what happens here. This could be. There's nothing protecting this.
I see heavy mines coming out, but that's their only salvation are heavy mines right now.
They're not even making it. I mean, they just put a repair bot, so
they're too slow to build, though. Oh my god! Look at those defenses just drop. That's not good.
This is not
already
good.
Damage being done to the blue fortress.
We're 8 minutes in. I mean, we are, I've seen, basically from what I've seen, that most matches usually last around 10, 15 minutes, 30 at the most.
Well,
yeah. 30 is when the point. I think 40 is when it lasts forever. We got a push going here on green, which they're holding off pretty well. I mean, in theory, they've taken out a bunch of tanks, but now they're open. Now it's just fair game to get in.
Oh my god, look at all the damage that's being done to the fortress.
Death of a Star is already level 7.
Man.
If she wants to be very aggressive, she could drop a few Goliaths.
She doesn't even have time to build them.
No.
It would take 20 seconds to build. That's already game 1.
That's game 1.
Wow.
Now the thing is too is that, even though the blue team lost this round and it was kind of quick, that can change in a second. It all depends on map placement, your first moves, everything like that. So it's going to be interesting to see the bounce back here.
It's entirely possible that, this this map wasn't their best. You know, they haven't practiced for it, or, you know, they just came a little unprepared or got caught, you know, side-blinded or something like that. And that's why they're able to choose the loser gets to choose the second map, because that might be their strongest